I am surrounded by monarch butterflies, and today, September the 14th, is the International Day of Monarch Butterflies. And I'm going to start this video telling you that monarch butterflies are not all the same. The females are a little bit darker than males. As you can see here, this is pretty dark orange and bright orange, and the males are slightly yellowish butterflies. Also, this name was given to them because of Prince William III of England, which color was the orange. And by the way, the family for these amazing creatures is Nymphalidae, and the scientific name is Danaus plexippus. So after all this taxonomy class, I want to go ahead and tell you what I'm going to be doing in this amazing episode. I hope you like this idea and you can do it in your journals. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm making a bug box. Yes, a bug box. So I have these from something I bought. I don't remember what it was, but the box looks to me like pretty amazing, pretty clean and neat. So I'm gonna be using this for this project. And also I was like wondering about what to do with this journal, my journal I'm currently working on, because it has this space here, so the cover was a slight bit wider than the pages. So one of my options was to cut this cover all the way down here and all the way down here. But when I saw this box, I said, okay, I am going to add a bug box on exactly this part here. This part, so I can use that part of my journal as you're gonna see in this video. I haven't seen this idea before, and I strongly believe that everything happens for a reason. So by the end of this video, we're gonna be making a box, and also I'm gonna give you some other ideas that you can make about monarch butterflies. As you can see, even my outfit is like kind of a butterfly wings, and I love it. Also, I have these pages from a magazine because this is actually the way they have around the border of their wings, and I love that fact. And also look at this amazing picture. This is exactly how monarch butterflies look. So let's see what we're gonna do in this episode, and let's start. Please, I'm gonna do finally this project because I was waiting for this. This is actually a bookmark I made with this amazing picture of a butterfly, monarch, and now I know that this is a female. And then we have this on the back. So let's start and see what's gonna happen in this episode. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is I need to cut my butterflies from here because I wanna have them in my box. So let's start by just separating these two parts of the box. Actually, this was for a plug, a cord plug. And here, as you can see, I'm gonna just border. Here is the plastic, and that is the paper. But I think I'm gonna just leave it like so. I like the shine of the silver, so I'm gonna just leave it like so. And here, I actually need a space or a border to glue this on my cover or inside my cover. All right, another important piece for this project is this styrofoam. This is just recycled material, and what I did was I mark the size of the box, and I didn't want to cut it by myself out of camera because I want to do it with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the same depth as approximately like probably half of an inch. So I have it here already. I have it there, and now I need to go down from here all the way on the other side. What I can tell you is that this material is very easy to cut, and it's very versatile. So whenever you see something like this, just keep it and put it on a storage or something. And as you can see, this is what I have, and that is what I'm going to be using. Now let's work on this part. So here, as far as I know now, these are female butterflies. This is a female. The only two male monarchs that I have are these two here. So right now I'm gonna be using these two females. And I didn't want to cut it out of camera because it was important for me, like showing you all the process. And I'm gonna cut this one and measure it in here to see if it fits into my box, insect box, or bug box, sorry. So here it is. Yeah, if it's perfect. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna fussy cut this, and you'll see how amazing this project is. And as I told you before, I haven't seen this in here in YouTube, but as a creative person and also as a scientist, I love to incorporate science into my journals. And also, you know that this is a very realistic fact that entomologists, they just study insects, and butterflies are very precious for them, and they use all these bug boxes to study taxonomy, to study genome and everything related with butterflies in order to preserve them and to have them classified. And also for future generations. So another important thing or important fact is that I need to tell you that this that you're gonna see here, I'm gonna be using these pins to have my box perfectly made as in real life. Another thing is that when people do this, especially scientists and people that collect butterflies, they do it with dead butterflies because they find it on the field, they're injured or they are sick. So they collect dead butterflies from the ground. Sometimes they found it in between the leaves of the plants and everywhere in the woods. So they collect them, and even if they are dry, they can hydrate them again, make them soft, because when the insect is been dead for a long time, it turns hard. And so you need to rehydrate it to be able to open their wings and to pin it in. So this is what I have, and usually what they do for the classification is using one of the pins. They go here, you need to grab your butterfly and then you pin it usually in the center or to the right part of the thorax. So they have head, thorax, and that is the bottom part. So you pin it there like so, and then you're gonna put it in your styrofoam. So another important thing that I want to mention is I'm gonna give this a little fold, so they're gonna it's gonna look like if it's real and the wings are slightly open. So I'm gonna put it here, exactly there, and I'm gonna pull it up. So this is the way the bug box is going to be made. Another thing that you can probably do is you can glue two butterflies together. Like let's say that you're gonna have this one in your box, so you glue them together, and so you can have an image from there and from here. It's very, very realistic. It's more realistic, and probably that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. So as you can see, science is amazing, and we usually have butterflies in our journals, but I really wanted to bring you extra information or more information about the amazing monarch butterflies. And as you may know, they travel long distances, and then they come back. Nobody can not even explain that phenomenon, but it happens every year. So what I'm doing right now is I'm fussy cutting what is going to be the bottom part of my monarch butterfly, and so I can have it in my block box, and it's going to look more realistic. So for this, I'm almost there, and I'm gonna be needing glue. I'm gonna bring it right now so I can have both parts of my butterfly. So if I can see it from any angle, it's going to look pretty real. So this is what you can do. You can go and glue everything together. So this is what I'm going to be doing. You see, now I have it on both sides. And let's glue. Yeah, I guess it's better to have it double. So if you look it from the bottom part, and you don't gonna see that white cardstock there. Let me make it same. I hope I can have it exactly the same. Probably I print one a little bit larger than the other one, but that's not gonna be a problem at all because I can always cut this. Actually, I like this part for the front or the upper part, and then here, yeah, because remember that I adapt the size so I can have it inside the box that I have. You can also do this with a shatter box and just hanging in your wall. The possibilities are endless. You can have an insect box as a cover of your journal. And in my case, I'm just gonna wanna fill that gap, let's say that way, that I have inside the cover of my journal. So here I'm gonna add a little bit of distress vintage. I don't want that white to be seen. It gives a realistic tone, shadows. And yes, I was surprised when I was reading that today, September 14, is Monarch Butterfly Day. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Also, you know that you can buy a kit and grow your own monarch butterflies at home, right? And then you release them in your garden. I'm gonna link the one of the places that sell or where you can buy your own butterfly caterpillars, and then you can watch the whole process and see them coming out from their chrysalids. Okay, this is what I have, and so that's my butterfly. Now I'm gonna fold it. I want it to see how to look, how can it look more realistic, and then I'm gonna pin it just on the thorax, and then I'm gonna put it here. So, and I want a space for the name, just like so, probably there. I can put it a little bit here. Actually, I want it in the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the name into two parts. Sorry about it. Take this in and out. Okay, there. And now this, I'm going to divide it into two parts because actually this is the common name. We know this species as monarch butterflies, and this part is the species name, the Naucus plexipus, and also Nymphalidae is the family. So I'm gonna put it there. I don't want to have it in a different size. I'm gonna leave the same size, and then those are the names. Another tip that is very important is usually also they do this for collections and everything. We can have a tiny piece of styrofoam, and I'm gonna do it right now. to have the butterfly to make sure that this part is not gonna fall down. I want it just like that, and I want my butterfly to stay like so. So I just need to cut two tiny pieces or two blocks, two tiny blocks, so I can have it on the back of the butterfly. So let's see, this can be one of them. And right now I can use my scissors so we can have it like so. The idea is to have these to support. Probably I can fold it like so. And I'm gonna use my glue gun for this, so I can go here. All right. A block in order to butterfly standing. What the heat is destroying my foam, so I can't use any glue gun with this, but I can always use cardstock. So yes, so what I'm going to be doing is fold this like so, and I'm gonna make like a little column which I can use to lift my butterfly. This is all, so you can see that. And then I'm gonna have this here, or exactly there, or probably I can do something like a triangle. Just fold this in half and make them a tiny two little feet like so. And then I'm gonna have glue, normal glue here and here. All right, and then I'm gonna go here like so. So this is what I have. And then my butterfly is gonna go right on top of that. This is not gonna go anywhere. And I can always place a pin also in here, but I don't want to have something that looks from the outside like silver or so. And now I'm gonna have a little bit of hot glue here, so I can just turn my butterfly around and place it there. This is more than perfect. This is more than I was expecting. I love it. And let's see the details. Look, you see those little parts there. So we have that. This is glue. And that's my butterfly in the bug box. Now I'm gonna glue the name and also the species and the species and the scientific name and family. So I have the name here, common name. I want it right there. And I want to have the scientific name. I have it here. Guys, I'm really in love with this project. The other day, one of the comments was saying that it looks like you don't do this before the video. Honestly, I don't. Why? Because I think that I want to keep that emotion of the moment. So I don't want to do usually this previously in the video. So I do it by myself, just with you guys in here. I love to do it that way, and this is a crucial moment. So I'm putting the here, and I have two options. I can go up with a wider border, and yes, I need to move the names a little bit more into the center so I'm going to be able to read them. Yes. All right, so let me just add a tiny bit of glue here. And so I was saying that no, I just have an idea flying in my head like butterfly wings, back and forth. And then finally the day comes and I said, okay, today is the day I'm going to finally work on that project. And as a butterfly day, that was the perfect day to do it. And okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I have this there. Otherwise, I'm just going to put something there to grab it. So that is the thing. That is the box. And all right, so now, as you can see here, I didn't use mostly all these parts because my idea was to have this inside the box. So too bad that I didn't try it before. So what I can do is like squeeze it in there a little bit, but I have my butterfly. I don't want it to be hurt. So I'm going to cut because I don't need all this because I didn't take into account the depth of the butterfly. So with the wings open, so what I'm going to do is right this I'm doing now. I'm cutting this in half. Oh, the pin is there. You can listen to the sound. Pin is there. So what I'm going to be doing is, this material is hard to, paper is hard to glue on top of this thing. But anyways, that's not gonna be an excuse. So we go here, and as you can see, I'm gonna push this inside. Wow, I love it. I love it, I love it. Let's see what happens with the names. Otherwise, I just need to take them away, take them out. Wow, guys. Oh my God, this is so amazing. I love it. I don't want this to be too inside, so we can have it here. We can cut the extra of the pin, and that's what I have. This is amazing, but the paper is still not glue. Let me bring a hotter glue that is for wood and try. So this is what I'm going to be using. This is woodwork glue, and it's very strong. This is from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to try that with the papers. I'm sorry about this, but I need to make sure that I have everything okay. So this is what I use here, then I keep it there, and now we go. I hope this is going to work better. All right. Yeah, this is a stronger glue, so I hope that it can hold the name. It looks like it's better now. It's already better. There, the base of the butterfly. So the wings, they stay elevated. There. And we can always add a tiny bit of glue on the pin here, so it's not gonna move anywhere. And it's going to be clear in the end, so nobody's gonna realize that that is there. Okay. And now I'm going with the name. Don't worry, we're going to be successful. Now this is working. This is not going away. Okay, fine. Oh my God, here we come again. So we're gonna do this, and let me turn it a little bit so you can see from here. Let's do the names first, and then we go a little bit up. I should let this dry, but I don't want to cut the video and then come back. So this is what we are going to have in a blink of an eye, and that is what I have. I don't want this too down. Oh my goodness, no way. So these things happen when you are working. So what I'm going to do is cut this a tiny bit here and here, and then have it a little bit up. And also I'll need the pin to go a little bit over there, and then I'm going to cut the excess here. I don't want to be pokey on the outside. Yes, what I'm going to do is round the corners tiny bit. Uh-oh, my butterfly is still here, don't worry. Right, so we are going to try it again. Actually, I don't have to go too deep in here. I don't need to, because this is going to go on the cover. So I need to leave it like so, just like this. This is my box for my butterfly. So now I'm going to bring my my journal, and so we can put it right there. I don't know where my journal is. All right, here it is. Okay, so I need to decide now. So what I'm thinking is I have front and back cover, but I think I'm going to do it probably here, because when I open my journal I can see this amazing box. So I can have it there, and I'm gonna make sure that it's not going to interfere with anything I have here. So this is it. Let me glue the box. So let's work in this way so we can see. You see there? Look how amazing it is. And this is gonna go right here, and let's use this glue. You'll see the result. I have plenty of space, like between the spine is very wide, so I don't have to worry about all this depth here, the height, because I have a lot of space. So this is what I'm doing, using this really hard glue from the dollar that is for wood and things. And I'm gonna add a tiny bit of that glue. Even if it's not gonna work, I hope that it works. So, and I glue it there. Let me close it just in case I don't have enough space. Wow, it's so perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay, now I need to place my box. It's very important. this is still moving. So yes, I was right. I need to put this type of glue in here. Monarch butterfly. And let me bring the camera in. And so we're gonna have the box right now. So what is the box? This is what's gonna happen. This is the box. This is not gonna have any problem because that is cardstock and it's gonna be perfectly instantly glued into the cover. I'm just getting rid of part of this silver here. All right, and now this is a crucial moment. I love hot glue, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work on this part because this is cardstock. So let's place our mat here, there, and also I need to show you in detail. So I'm gonna have it this way. So this is what I'm going to be doing. There, all the way, and this is a small space, but I still can place some glue on this thing. This. All right. So there, and let's go. I don't want to have that glue inside. Oops. Okay. So here we go. Let's go there, and let's go here. And then I push tiny bit, and then just gonna go down, tiny bit down, tiny bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. Yes, all right, almost there. Okay, so let's see it from the profile. That I can go a little bit more down. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do, going all the way in. And so I'm gonna add some glue in here so I can bring the box down. And here, glue. There, glue. Guys, I don't know what do you think, but I love it. Even if it's not perfect, it was my first attempt, and I love the result. So this is what I have, and I'm going to show you the final product. So these are butterflies I'm going to be using in another project. These were the pins. By the way, this is super vintage. This is pretty old. They have been in my house like probably for 30 years now. They were made in Mexico, and the paper is almost losing all the texture, but these are super nice. I have had them for a long time. And so this is a journal. So when you open your journal, you want to see that box there. And I'm getting advantage of these spaces that I have. So I could do it here in the front or here. I decided to put it there because every time I open my journal and I'll be working on it, I'm gonna be seeing my bug box. As I said, it's probably not perfect. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of final touches. I really want that box to glue, to completely glue on the bottom part, but at the same time, I don't want to squeeze my butterfly in between the plastic. So this is the result, and let me just have a tiny bit of glue here to say something really important. I want to say that let's celebrate this September 14 as the International Day of Monarch Butterflies, and also let's celebrate life. In my next episode, I'm going to be working with the monarch lady with a fancy dress I was inspired for these little polka dots miniatures here because they come from the monarch margins in the wings. And also I'm going to be working with this amazing dress. So stay tuned, and please don't go away without clicking here in this little button so you can subscribe to my channel, or click here in my picture and leave me a comment. What do you think about this amazing idea? Are you going to do it? Are you going to try it? And now I'm pretty sure that you know a little bit more about these amazing creatures that we always have around our junk journals. These are the males, and this is the female monarch butterfly. Female, male. I see you soon, my friends, and thanks for watching. Have a great September 14th. Bye. Bye, friends. Bye-bye.